The first episode of a new starting game I'm here with Lost Sora. This is NBA Legends on NBA 2K23. I'm here with Lost Sora.
Hello.
We have a game on the same day. Oh, says you're first. You just gotta find out who the shooters are.
I don't remember who played it.
This is your
Jump blocks.
at forward. 6'10", number 40, Sean Kemp.
And welcome everyone to the NBA on 2K Sports. There is nothing like the atmosphere of opening night in the NBA. Grant, the players get just as pumped up as the fans for the first game of the season?
I think they do. I mean, everybody, players, coaches, organization, fans, everybody gets excited for opening night. It's impossible not to. All the work these players put in over the offseason, the training camp preparation, it pays off right here and now.
A look at the starting group for the Pelicans. Dwight Howard out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's Devin Booker, and it's Frazier in at the point. Now, here's Howard. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. Here's Kidd. Inside. Here's Olajuwon. And a nice finish on the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Pass to Howard. And Hagan pulls it down.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
The three is up. Richmond with the bucket.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
First quarter, just over a minute played.
The Pelicans were pretty impressive last season, managing to successfully battle their way into the playoffs through a tough play-in tournament.
Count the basket.
And they get that first bucket. 1 for 4 to start this game.
To the paint. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, BA.
Hey, little exclamation point. You know, in that play-in, the Pelicans face some serious competition, Smitty.
BA, they defeated the Spurs and the Clippers, which was no easy task, but the Pelicans were ready for the challenge and ended up securing a playoff berth.
Here's Hagan. Pass to Richmond. Here's Kidd. Here's the pick. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Richmond. This one for 3. And the Nets, another 3.
I just love the ball movement.
So it's the Pelicans now, trailing by 10. Aldridge outside. Yes, it's good.
As a coach, this is how you like your plays to end. Aldridge with a high percentage look.
Here's Richmond. Booker defending.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team.
Why the fuck did I do that?
I don't know what he was thinking.
No, I didn't.
Maybe settling
I
the
moved
score
this
with his
fucking
coach.
right joystick.
Or is he actually insane enough to think that he might be able to make that? Either way, we might see him sitting by himself for a while.
Here's Frazier. Pass to Howard. Kidd with the rebound.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
It's stolen by Howard. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter.
Ryan, shoot.
And he was
Fucking
camped in the
shoot.
lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Okay, just square it.
And now a look back at last year's top shooting teams in the NBA. The 4th spot held by the Nets.
They were so consistent with their shooting. Maybe not lights out, but they played smart and didn't let good looks go to waste.
And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And the foul called on the New Orleans Pelicans. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Nets.
They're unselfish. They're passing the ball well, setting up teammates, playing team basketball, and their focus.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
And it's a completely new group for the Pelicans.
The people upstairs in Brooklyn have been making some very interesting moves, trying to put together a championship caliber team.
Tripucka gets the bucket.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Pass to Richmond. Here's Kidd. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one. Are those big decisions by the Nets front office difficult to deal with as players?
You know, some guys can ignore the politics, but I'm sure others do have questions at the end of the day, though. These guys just want a ball. And ultimately, I think they just roll with the punches.
And it's the Pelicans with the ball. The Nets making their last shot. Tripucka gets the bucket.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's going to make you pay.
Out to the wing. And there's 1:38 left to play in the first quarter. From 12 feet, and the Nets tack on 2 more.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Pass to Randall. Launches a 3. The rebound by the Nets. And here's Conley. Here's Kidd. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. He has 7.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Here's Tripucka. Pure from 3-point range.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
The shot by Conley, no good.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Here's Noah. Blocked. Here's Mashburn. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. New Orleans has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Noah. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
That's how skilled and under control Noah is, completing the shot despite getting bodied by the D.
Here's Conley. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. They'll pin that one on Julius Randle.
At the line, Mike Conley. And out the line, shooting 2.
Today, Junior, today.
Free throw drops for Conley.
The true definition of a veteran. Mike Conley, an integral part of this team.
I'm the blue team.
And Conley drops them both.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Pass to Tripucka. Launches it. And the Pelicans hit again from deep.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Is there like dehydration or anything on? Like stamina?
Fans, please give us a round of applause.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
And they have the guys to do it. Play to your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
And for New Orleans, Pass to Olajuwon. Here's Conley. And it falls.
That dude is
2 for
short.
3 from the field so far.
One of Conley's calling cards, getting into the paint and converting, even though he's often the smallest guy on the floor.
To the middle, Howard. Soft touch off the glass. Howard's got his second basket of the game.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Pass to Olajuwon. And no good. And it's New Orleans taking it the other way. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Brooklyn this season.
Last season, they just couldn't find a winning strategy against this squad.
Outside Conley from 15 feet away. Aldridge pulls down the board. Picked it. Olajuwon. Misses from short
Get your
range.
fucking ass out
What
of here
a
and give me
defensive
this
play.
goddamn
Gets the
ball.
stop and does it without fouling.
You know, Grant, sometimes with certain flagrant fouls, you'll hear people say it was a dirty play, but not a dirty player. But when does it become both?
Well, we all understand, B.A., dirty plays aren't good for the game, but sometimes a flagrant foul will happen. A lot of times, though, you have to factor in a pattern of behavior. I really believe players who have a history of being called for a lot of flagrant fouls plays a big role in how it's perceived.
He does not get the second one. And the front office for Brooklyn has said they need selfless players who want to be there and are available.
Well, B.A., the message is pretty clear. After Kyrie Irving missed most of last year due to personal choices, the Nets want all hands on deck this go-around.
Here's Tripucka after the basket by Brooklyn. And they recover it. Here's Aldridge, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
A terrific offensive rebounder. Aldridge definitely knows what to do with it when he gets it.
Pass to Olajuwon. Here's Kemp. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Olajuwon, guarded by Howard. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Kemp. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. He's got 6.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Out to the right wing. Here's Tripucka. The three-pointer off the mark. For Brooklyn, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. To the inside. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. Here's Barry. Another shot. And the Pelicans get another bucket right there.
Yeah, he's leading the charge for them.
I was
But
trying
let's be
to get
honest, he needs
Zach
more
to
help
not get
if they're
the
going to
other
get
guy
out in
off.
front.
The reason why is not just scoring, it's the way he's doing it. Efficient. That's what you need at this point in the game.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Pass to Tripucka. Three-pointer. Rebound Brooklyn. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Here's Kemp over Aldridge. They get it again. Oh, it's blocked by Aldridge.
Aldridge
Don't
has
drop the
all
ball
the
now,
tools to
Bing.
protect the rim. He's only averaged 1 block a game for his career, but he got it done on that play.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
And it boils down to the question. Toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
What the matter, love? What's the matter?
And leaderboard. Here's a view of which teams last year got after it with their shot blocking. Fifth best, the Nets.
They really take pride in defending the rim and sending shots back with some authority.
What's the matter? Go to dad.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Cuts off the pass.
Kyle Kuzma. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line, Mitch Richmond. At the line, one shot.
Smitty, the challenges of being a small market team are very real for the Pelicans.
You know, it's tough to attract big-name talent or get stars willing to invest in your franchise. BA, but the Pelicans are doing what they can to overcome it.
And again, it's the Nets missing. The Pelicans trail. Pass to Jefferson. Shoots. The shot that time not on target. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. There's a minute 47 left to play in the first half of basketball. Lambier, well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And the Nets lead by 10. For New Orleans, they've gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Pass to Frazier. There's the 3. The rebound by the Nets.
Johnny, the only good free thrower in this country.
Here's Richmond. And the 3 off target.
Number 3.
New Orleans has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. The 3. Kidd with a rebound. For Brooklyn, they've gotten 6 shots to fall out of 13 attempts here in the second. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
Staying connected, timing his jump perfectly. Randall showing he can make plays at both ends.
Where's my people in the fucking blue?
Tries to snap the cold streak. It's rebounded by Lambier. Brooklyn has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. 40 seconds left in the second period. Here's Nashburn. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
You can't shoot to save this fucking life.
The Nets have gotten 7 of 15 shots here in the second quarter. Hagen's shot is good.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Here's Jefferson. They get it back. From deep three-point range. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's Brooklyn. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. They're getting...
Yes, I know. It's halftime. I'm getting my ass handed to me.
Well, they're not finding good shots, and that starts with their ball movement. Too much.
And a look now at some of the games that have yet. Thanks for tuning in.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Pelicans shooting just 38% for this game so far. Pass to Aldridge. That one doesn't drop. So Brooklyn will take it the other way.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
And for New Orleans, they've got Devin Booker, Dwight Howard out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Frazier in at the point.
Dude, get out of my fucking face.
Now here's Booker, guarded closely. Here's Frazier. Pass to Barry. And he drops it in from the low post.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Here's Hagen. Driving inside. Second chance effort, and he lays it up and in. And the Nets lead by 14.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Pass to Barry. Here's Frazier. The rebound by Richmond.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Hagan stepping to the line with 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. So the Nets making a switch here. Conley's checked in.
Elliot's like, you can't get that blanket to cover the baby. Gonna shoot sometime this year, Hagan?
He's perfect from the line this time. An area where the Pelicans squad performed well this past season was on the glass.
Yeah, defensively and offensively. Now, they know how important it is to secure those loose balls, and making it a priority helped them all season long.
New Orleans calls timeout.
I don't remember what my talking about there. Stay 3 on it, babe. Good, dude? The fuck is that noise? Okay, repeat that again, but slower. I like pretty pebbles.
So it's the Pelicans now. It's a 16-point game. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Shoots from the baseline. The offensive rebound. Tripucka. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
Relentless on the offensive glass, and then you love the finish.
Outside Conley. Takes a 3. That shot missing. And it's New Orleans taking it the other way.
Shaky start to the half. Going 1 for 4. Still trying to find that groove.
For Brooklyn, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Here's Olajuwon, and that one is stuffed right through.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Here's Tripucka, 19 points in the game.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please, that's terrible.
Here's Richmond, Booker defending. The shot by Richmond, no good. For New Orleans, they've gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Pass to Randall. Outside for Booker. Kemp with a rebound. Brooklyn has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third.
Already a terrific career for Booker. 3-time All-Star, and then last year he was named to the All-NBA first team. Just a big honor.
Well, New Orleans shooting a disappointing 38%. Down low. Here's Randall. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. With Booker, it's not just the scoring. Grant, he does a little bit of everything.
Hey, BA, I mean, you go back and look at last season. He had career highs in rebounds, steals, blocks. I mean, he's learned how to affect the game, even when his shot isn't falling, which is rare.
The first free throw is good.
When it comes to addressing his weaknesses, the right hand, the range, Randall has put in the work.
Both teams will make substitutions.
I'm ready to move back the fucking ball to Sunford in here.
And Randall drops them both. And for Julius Randle, back in 2014, a nightmare start to his career, Greg.
Oh, man, so sad. I mean, Julius breaking his leg just 14 minutes into his NBA debut. A serious injury that required him to miss his entire rookie season. But give Randall credit for coming back and carving out a great career.
So it's the Pelicans now, following the bucket by the Nets. Here's Chapuka. Offline with a three.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Sinks it from distance. And the Nets lead by 16.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Pass to Barry. Here's Chapuka beyond the arc. Mashburn grabs the miss. Here's Ellis. Booker defending. Kemp, good.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
And this is exactly what you love to see. Up big,
not
letting up, keep on applying pressure to their defense.
Now here's Conley. 18 points separating these teams.
I'll help you out. You don't even know who's who.
No, I don't.
That was good practice. Gives you the basics. If you want Smelly, you gotta come get him.
No, Mama. Are you good there with Dad? Good there with Dad?
All I have to do is go here.
Okay, where's my phone? No.
I got you. Bro, when I took him over there, he about leaked out of my arms. Yeah, when he don't feel good, he always comes to me, but he don't look sick, so I'm cool with it.
Because he was just sitting in there with one foot over his sick, like over his head going. I think I better grab the 3 weeks mark.
Coraline, yeah.
Yeah, this one.
Marky, whatever the other fucking one's name is.
This will say that. This will say
Oh, you should have heard me later. So Coraline, she ain't getting no birthdays, no fucking Christmases, nothing. Until she can learn to fucking start treating her dad with respect. And he was eyeballing this one so hard. Don't make a mess on Daddy.
No, you do.
Just gonna hold it in your hand.
Oh, fuck that. No, what are you doing? We have no point forward. Are you fucking serious right now? I'm gonna do that for you too.
Oh.
Coaching, coach, game plan, all teams. Yeah, see, he was on the fucking reserves. What the fuck? I put him on the fucking reserves. does it say he is? He's out one now. He's a point forward. There you go, you're perfect. Then yeah, that's good, ain't it? Now, I'm turning the camera shake off. All right. And then Kevin Love, that's not bad. Antetokounmpo.
No. Your son is a mooch, babe.
Trying to breathe. Trying to breathe.
No tips. Like, nah, tips.
No.
That's why he wanted to come up with you in hopes that he would get those fucking chips. Little shit. Oh, don't make the boo-boo face.
Oh, it's small forwards that I need.
Boo-boo.
No?
It's okay.
That's hard, buddy. It's okay. I love you. You love me.
Your arm's cold. Hiding in the blanket with the mama.
Oh, see, I grabbed a power forward. Okay, that's what I needed to know. So I have to give them a power forward. But not that guy. Let's get our point guards. Maybe I can get a point guard I actually know.
Be careful you don't fall. Bust your fucking head open. It hurt. It's an alley.
I love you. You love me. I love you. You love me. I love you and you love me. You're adorable. You're adorable. You're adorable. You're adorable. I love you. I love you. I love you. Alright. Alright, Daddy's gotta pee. You gotta go to Mama now. Go, Mama. Go ahead. You can go, Mama. Your blanket, you want to take that with you? Alright, Mama. mama. Go get mama. Daddy's also like really trying to. What do I have on here? Point guard, I think. Yeah, point guard. I do like Russell Westbrook, but all right, shooting guards. I got a 94. Oh, my back. Fuck. The only one that I'd like actually be interested would be like Kobe Bryant, I guess. Okay, center, power forward. I'm a fucking point guard. Wait a minute. I don't need Steve Nash. I am the point guard. Nash should just be my backup, I guess. I do need a center and power forward. I got one power forward. Ouch. I will take Kevin Love. Not too bad. Kevin Love's not too good. I just need a good center. I got an 89 here I can get. I'm going to give away the 84, though. What the fuck were they? Oh, right center. No. Oh, I mean... Go back. Gasol. Wow. He's really good. But he's getting old. I need a young guy in there. So, unfortunately, I'm going to have to say no. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I'm not going to pick that up because that sounds like just really bad name.
What's his name?
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Oh, it looks like I'm taking Paul Gasol. Older for younger. And that's it for me. Now for you, baby. Your first one is always a point guard. Wow. It says your point guard Frazier's like a fucking beast. Straight up 97, babe. I don't know if you want to get rid of him. 91, 95, 89. Ooh. Ooh, so you need a point forward. Or power forward. If I remember correctly. Ooh, he is not. So you need a power forward. Oh, no. Just because you look stupid. No. He's pretty good, Dirk Nowitzki. Alright. Oh, see, that Barry dude wasn't that great for you. But I'm gonna take another guy for you. You now have LeBron James. You got the king, babe. I'll be using mine anyway, so you can take Steve Nash, or else you might not ever play. Not true. Not true. You could take Kyrie Irving. There you go. Alright, you should be good now. So now all I have to do is rearrange your coaching game plan. Because they've got... Oh, you've got Dwight Howard, babe? Damn. Oh yeah, Harden? No, you are not on the reserves. You fucking think. Alright, that should be plenty. Alright. This is a power forward. And your power forward is Richard. We're gonna do half and half though, because this guy is also really good. Whoa, whoa. And I'll tell you what, we ain't putting Harden on the bench. We'll put that dude on the bench. He's your shooting guard. Yeah, he's the major. And then James is your small forward. Instead of Barry. All your starters, you want fucking most time on them. Can't remember if you got a new center or not. Okay. Alright, 94, and he's a point guard. There we go. That way all your starters have the same, and then you want your backups to have the same as well. I just thought about it. Did you have a backup center? Is that a fucking thing? Oh. Oh. We're already good on point forwards. That's your backup point guard right there. That's your backup small forward. Trapika's your backup shooting guard. Ooh. All right, you're set. You got to make sure all the lines hit the mark. Oof, I still only have 1 point forward. That's rough. Now we're ready. That is your new lineup. You want to lay him down before the game?
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet
You know those badass beat your ass last time, but can't let it happen again, dude.
o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Your child. Want to shove this one back in his sleeping cell?
Well, we can finally say it. The NBA regular season is about to get underway. And here at 2K Sports, we couldn't be happier. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brett Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. Hey, Dave.
Thanks very much. Now, guys, at the end of this season, there is a potential opt-out of the collective bargaining agreement. And after seeing star players hold out, some wonder if that will be exercised.
As is always the best case. David, thank you. Tip-off goes to New Orleans. And the starting lineup for the Pelicans. Harden out there with Irving. Then it's LeBron James. And there's Mr. Moves. And it's Howard in at center.
Oh, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
And last season, the Nets were a favorite to win it all. But, Greg, a first-round sweep by the Celtics proved a very rude awakening.
And Kyrie missing so many games. How about Harden wanting out? Hard to build chemistry. And
what'd you do?
That has to be the focus moving forward.
The three from LeBron. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
You're all bundled up like a
burrito.
burrito.
Contest his three-point shot just to make him uncomfortable. LeBron knocks another one down.
Richmond for three. Traps in the tray. Richmond's got 5 points so far.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays.
A lot of these people have beards,
both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Babe, I can barely read the names of these people.
Following the miss by Kyrie Irving. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
I think people underestimated the Pelicans last year. They had such a tough start to the season, but still were able to make it to the playoffs.
The Nets shooting their first shots from
Elliot,
the free throw line
it is time
tonight.
to settle down.
Shoot 2.
This year, Junior.
The first free throw is good. Unfortunately, the Pelicans did make a first-round exit in the postseason, Greg.
In a
But
series,
if he gets
they
done, he's going
took
to his
to
bed.
6 games, but yeah, it couldn't put together that deep run. Maybe this year things will be different.
He's like, excuse. He gave you a look like, excuse me? Peekaboo.
So he gets them both. And now, just over a minute played here in the first.
Well, either way,
James,
you need
the
to go
pass
to
to Howard.
fuck to bed.
Back to LeBron. Shoots. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. 5 points in the game.
A good decision right there from
He's been
Dwight.
doing that, like,
Excellent
hiding his
awareness
face
on
when he
that
doesn't want you
particular
to
play.
talk to him.
Richmond for 3. And again, no good by Brooklyn. The Pelicans have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Down low, here's Mr. Moves. And it's sent back by
What? My arm glitched
Here's
through this
Kidd.
dude's arm.
They're
No.
on this. It's good.
My arm glitched through his arm.
The team is light off the ground there
And I
for
missed.
that rebound, and then the skill to send that one home.
Now, here is Harden. Outside Irving. On deep.
No, you simmed
That
everything,
does not
honey.
fall. Still looking for his first basket after 3 shots. Kidd dishes to Olajuwon. Richmond for 3. In the hoop.
The shortest
From the
motherfucker
field.
on
He's
the
3 for
tallest
4 thus far in the
motherfucker.
contest.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
On the wing, James. And they'll get another chance. Pass to Mr. Moves. Second chance shot, and he knocks down the jumper.
And pro move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
Yeah, I don't think he even sees a taller defender out there, just a gifted scorer.
That one goes in. You can feel the excitement for the new season. And Greg, when you were playing, is there an opening day that really stands out in your mind?
Back in '95, I think it was, when we started the season with back-to-back wins. And the team was feeling good. Then we promptly lost 21 straight.
Nets leading by 7. Hagan passes to Kidd. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. The Pelicans have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Pass to Irving. 3-pointer. Drills it from outside.
It takes away the pressure off Kyrie when someone else creates for him.
The Nets have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Here's Kidd outside for Richmond. A putback. He hangs in there and finishes in the
What?
How does this instant fucking replay work? Is there a way to back this shit up? Square.
Alright, now. That's the start of the play right there.
Play button.
Just R2 slowly.
Watch this fucking shit. I go to shoot. They go to shoot. My guy blocks, misses, fucking taps it in.
That's skill.
Yeah, it is.
I'm gonna admit that was pretty
I'm like, nah, dude, that ain't cool.
Well, a missed box out and an easy tip in, but it's because of the activity as the ball is going up, finding yourself in the right spot. Just
So you do not rub a cold ass baby wipe all over his dick, balls, and ass. I don't want to take Richard out already. He knows how to do it. He's just being an asshole because he doesn't want to go to bed. I know, he does that shit to me, too. Dude, we have to make sure your ass is in your fucking britches. No, I'm gonna try about it instead. Come here. Come on. Come here. Ugh.
And let's go to the 2K leaderboard to see the teams that blocked the most shots in the NBA last year. 5th best, the Nets.
Awesome rim protection from them last year, and it was because of one thing. They commit to intimidating anyone that comes in the lane.
He's adorable, and you know it.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. James outside from deep 3-point range, and it's Mike Conley.
Of course I can't fucking make that like every other guy other than fucking character.
6-point game.
And you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
1:57 left in the first.
Whatever the fuck dude's last name is.
Pass to Tripucka. A 3-pointer is right on target.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Ellis. Conley gets the bucket.
My dude had no idea.
Point guard in this league for a long time. Mike Conley just knows how to play.
What am I doing with my life?
Trailed by 7. Kicks it to James. Bing, the pass to James.
Dude, pass it to who I fucking tell you to pass it to.
Launches it.
Fuck.
And another 3 for New Orleans.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Brooklyn's gone 2 of 5 from 3-point land here in the first quarter. It's Richmond on the wing. There's a minute left in the first quarter.
Not the kind of
like, can I get this
defense
open?
they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you
Rip
have
it.
to protect the rim, Greg.
Use your man strength, Richard.
To recognize the opportunity, that's just very
I am
solid offense.
so good on speed shit. My teeth hurt so bad.
That's leading by 6. Here's Ellis. That one doesn't go. Good work defensively by Nowitzki. to the inside. Here's LeBron. Takes it off the glass.
I don't like
LeBron's
watching
got
sports.
7 points in the game.
It's too
Not
long
just
and it
the
can't hold my
accuracy in
attention
the
for
quarter,
very
it's
long.
his movement and the energy that's
But I'll
getting
play
him
these short
on this
little
nice
games.
roll.
I was about to say, if that would have made it, I would have thrown this fucking door.
Pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Richmond with the bucket.
On a roll here tonight. Richmond with a lot of offensive tools, and he is happy to show them off.
Here's Trapuka. And another 3 for New Orleans.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Ray.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
A good game so far as we conclude the first quarter.
I think they
Nets
took
lead
Richard
by
out.
3. Live from Brooklyn, New York.
Your next USA.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game. That's been pretty close here so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the Nets, what do you think?
I mean, the rebounding was the
I don't
difference
care
in
about
that
any
first
of
period.
this shit you
You've got
people
to
have
block
to
these
say.
guys out.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
We've got Conley. He's out there with Jason Kidd. And it's Hagan in at small forward. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. There's the pass to Trapuka. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Here's Elijah Wan.
Where the fuck did the ball
Rejected by
go?
Nowitzki.
I lost the ball, but they didn't.
In the corner, it's Jefferson. Got a piece of it.
Richard was behind the tallest fucking
Now
dude
Kidd
there.
from 18 feet away.
I'm
Conley's
not
shot
a
is off.
fucking... Hold on to the ball. We got this,
Start the
dude.
second quarter, about a minute gone.
They have the tallest fucking dude
Mr. Moves
blocking
missing.
Richard.
Nets leading by 3. To the paint, here's Mashburn, and it's sent back by Nowitzki.
I think that was Jefferson.
Right side Jefferson. Yes, that goes in. Jefferson's got his first points in this one.
Oh, that's terrific work on the inside from Jefferson, showing how comfortable he's become operating down low.
Kidd, good.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So
Richard
fun
was
to
not
watch
made
him
that
work
for
in half
basketball
court.
height.
Now a
Let's
timeout called
be
by
honest
New
here.
Orleans. Guns checked in for Brooklyn.
Like, this is why I put in lights and not play basketball.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Pass to Irving. The 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Irving's got 6.
A consistent three-point shooter, a clutch three-point shooter. Kyrie has to be guarded out there at all times.
Irving against Kidd. Nice move. And it's sent back by Howard. Elijah Wan, good.
Give it over the hand.
And here are the Pelicans now, trailing by 2. This, of course, their first look at the Nets.
And it wasn't a matchup they fared well in last year, as they just couldn't figure this team out. The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Hagan. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Good look there as well. And this is what Hakeem's worked on. Pay too much attention to him, and he'll burn you with a nice find.
Irving passes to Jefferson. Tries again, and it's Howard laying it in. Howard's got the lead up to 1 now for the Pelicans.
The only short one on the
Change
court
hands
right now
quite
is
a
like
bit in this
Richard
one.
Harris.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that
short little
momentum.
motherfucker too.
Here's Kemp. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance
Like,
at
my
the
bad.
line.
Second personal foul.
And home court
I got size
advantage can
15
give
and a half
teams a
feet. What do you
huge
want me to
lift.
say
Greg,
here?
how different is it playing in front of the hometown fans?
It's huge. I mean, they give you energy. You don't want to let them down, so you tend to dig a little deeper when you're playing at home.
And he makes the first.
And this is a guy, Sean Kemp, all the talent in the world, could be a perennial double-double machine, just a matter of staying focused.
3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Pass to Irving, beyond the arc. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. And here's the upcoming schedule for New Orleans. On Friday, they're off to Charlotte to face off with the Hornets. Then on Sunday, they'll head home to take on the Utah Jazz. Kidd passes to Olajuwon, and then Olajuwon.
They always put Rick
And you can see Kidd's ability to pass truly is a gift. When one of his teammates is open, he is quick to get them the ball in rhythm.
Harden dishes to Irving. Outside Jefferson. A rebound by the Nets.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
And it's in there. Now it's a 5-point Nets lead.
And Kidd using that size well inside. Fantastic with the read of the D there and exploiting the weakness.
The three from Harden. Rebounded by the Nets. Olajuwon's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. And they just have to maintain it. They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
You think you're tall until you stand next to the fucking light.
The Pelicans making a switch here. We've got 1:55 left in the first half of basketball. Passes it to Tripucka. Hits it from three-point range. Tripucka's got a pair of triples in the second half for the Pelicans.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
A shot by Tripucka, no good.
And they continue to control the glass.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
In the corner, Harden. He's looking for Howard and finds him.
Somebody
Back to
get
Harden.
to the fucking net,
Richmond
please.
with the steal.
Apparently fucking not.
And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Ellis with the ball. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Pelicans trail by 6.
Nobody gonna get to the fucking net.
The pass to James. Over Lambeer. And James with the basket on the assist by Howard. And that's 12 points for LeBron.
And despite the hot
Pretty
start
much,
from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
Outside, Kemp. He kicks to Lambeer. That's a 2 from Kidd. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Kidd's got 8 points in the quarter.
He has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Here's Tripucka. And they get it back. And Howard, here we go. His shot is good, making a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Yeah, not easy trying to keep Howard off the offensive boards. He excels at using his muscles and his size to get great position.
And a wide open look here for Ellis. Good in the
all of
assist to
their
Kidd.
people
You know, he almost pulled the trigger on that possession, but recognized that there was a better option. That's what we need by playing for your teammates.
Bing. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point.
The bar didn't even pop up.
Yeah, that's because it was too late. That probably knew it was too late.
And we have a number of terrific.
And now coming back to this game, a strong. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Hart.
Or however the fuck you say his name. That poor guy with that poor last name.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Brooklyn leading by 7. Tipping off the second half. Here's Willie Green's foul. They've got Howard. Mr. Moves out there with LeBron James. Then it's Harden. And it's Irving at the point.
Always been terrific at attracting contact. Kid reads defenders so well and always able to compromise.
The Nets have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team. So you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there.
And he makes both free throws.
And Kidd, really just a nightly triple-double threat. Big point guard who can score, pass, and also rebounds the ball.
Irving for 3. Olajuwon with the rebound. Olajuwon's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Howard against Richmond. Trying to get open is Irving. Howard can't hit. The Nets with the lead. Out to the right wing. Hagan can't hit.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Pass to Harden. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And the ongoing league debate. Who's the toughest guy to guard? Harden's name always comes up.
First trip to the line for him here. Free throw good, James Harden. He doesn't get the second one.
And the playmaking of Harden continues to impress. Whether he's looking for his shot or creating for others, such a dynamic talent.
Howard. They had a number of cracks in it, but came away empty-handed.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions. Those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. With the break in the action, here is the 2K leaderboard to show us the league's best shooting teams last season. The 4th spot held by the Nets.
Hard to shoot the ball any better than they did. I mean, they weren't the best in the league, but, man, they were right there.
James right side. And again, New Orleans has no up. And Olajuwon has got the ball here for the Nets. In the second half, they've only given up 1 basket coming from the free throw line.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Count that one, and the Nets' lead has been cut down now to just 8 points with the basket for Mr. Moves. Kidd passes to Hagan. And a great assist by Kidd as that one goes in. Kidd's got his 6th assist on the night. LeBron outside. A 3-ball. Brooklyn with the rebound. Olajuwon's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Richmond. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead. Calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Hagan can't hit. Pelicans trail by 13. Howard dishes to Irving. Here's Mr. Moves. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Mr. Moves got 6.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
The Pelicans have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. LeBron outside. Latrey, 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
And the Nets decide to take their first time out here. Brent, with the way shooting has evolved, do you think they might move the three-point line further out at some point?
I don't know if that's going to happen anytime soon, but I have heard some great ideas. Who knows?
I'm just marveling in the fact that this game is so nice and the shooter is so like that.
So for the Pelicans, Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for Howard. And Jefferson subbed in for James.
Okay, Jefferson in for James.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And the shot goes in. Higgins got 5 points now this quarter.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Irving passes to Jefferson. Lets it go with the three. Hakeem Olajuwon grabs the rebound. Olajuwon's got 13 rebounds in the game. Exceeding. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. In recent years, the NBA has opened several international academies. Commissioner Adam Silver says huge numbers of people are playing basketball, but unless you take the best at a young age, get them facing elite competition and training under high-pressure circumstances, they won't develop into NBA-caliber players. Kevin?
No opening doors, David. That's always a good thing. Expansion. Thank you.
Gotta admire how clever Conley is. Gifted at catching the defense off guard with that soft load.
Now, here is Irving. Defense right on him.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
And the other thing about their game tonight that they've done a terrific job of is just moving the basketball around. That's how you rack up assists.
Bill Lambert's checked in for Olajuwon. Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving.
And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Kicks it out to Ellis. He can't hit that time. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. Conley against Harden. Just his first attempt. And it's rebounded by Mashburn.
Dude, how do you miss that 41?
Is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
That fucking lead.
The rebound by Harden. Pelicans trail by 14. To the middle. Here's Mr. Moves. It's good.
Let Richard show you how it's done.
And it's 8 points for Mr. Moves.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around. Keep it moving. Try to get an assist on every bucket.
Offensive rebound. Hagan. Here's Ellis. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Ellis has got 7 points in the game.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Harden kicks to Jefferson. Trying to get open is Nowitzki. And Richard Jefferson hits it from deep.
Shows the quickness that time. Like Jefferson just gets it in a hurry.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Conley. Mashburn, the pass to Lambeer. Count that one. Lambeer's got his second basket of the game.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Harden against Ellis. Jefferson with the three. And Dirk Nowitzki gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team.
What'd I
Substitution. LeBron James. Kelly Tripucka. Dave Bingley.
Nine seconds left in the third quarter of the game. He takes it in.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. And we'll be back with you shortly. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball and how about the perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. We've got Sean Kemp. Richmond is out there with Jason Kidd. Then it's Elijah Wan. And it's Mashburn in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. James looking it over. Kemp with the steal.
Are you kidding me right fucking now?
Kidd passes to Mashburn. Nice pass. Nice catch and a resounding dunk.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Here's Richmond. And a great assist by Kidd as that one goes in. Kidd's got his 9th assist in the game now. Outside Irving. Lets it go from deep. Nailed from three-point land.
Woo! The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
New Orleans foul. First personal foul. First team foul. Pelicans substitution. Dwight Howard, number 45.
And Brooklyn has possession. Here's Mashburn. And oh, what a play. He just palms the block.
Straight ripped it from him.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Kicks it out to LeBron. Off target with his 3.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Harden the pass to Mr. Moves. There's the dish to James. Howard trying to free himself up. And LeBron James good for 3.
Well, he now has 4 3-pointers this game, guys. 2 in each half. He's really spacing out the floor for his teammates.
Here's Kidd. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Number 45. First personal foul. Team.
And the first one at the line is good.
At the line, Jason Kidd. And at the line, shooting 2.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
And that one's good. Mr. Moves.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Here's Kidd. Number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
Harden kicks to Irving. Harden lefts up. And here's LeBron outside.
Come on, that was on him.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Here's Elijah Wan. And the rejection by Harden. Tries it again. Dwight Howard grabs the board. Howard's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. The kick out to Irving. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got his 6th assist on the night.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
Yeah, easy call.
First one falls for him.
Yeah, sometimes in a game you settle a little bit before settling in, and right now I think he's a big factor in how they're getting to the line.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Kidd against Irving. This one for 3, and another 3 for New Orleans.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point.
They get it back. Pass to Hagan. Kicks it to Richmond. Passes to Kemp. Just 5 on the clock. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. And so James will bring it up for New Orleans. It's a 13-point game. Harden the pass to LeBron. There's the 3. Sinks the three-pointer. LeBron's got 21 in the game.
And another huge night from LeBron James. He's been doing it since 2003.
Kidd against Irving. Olajuwon on the wing. And it's Olajuwon with the jam. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 17 rebounds.
I mean, I hope you can appreciate the torque that kind of move generates. He just has that natural explosiveness. The dream is something to behold. And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Kidd up top. He's covered by Irving. Over in the corner, Kemp. And there's the pass to Hagan. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Kidd, good.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side
They just won't stop. They won't stop scoring.
Huge margin of victory for the Nets.
They really had it going, guys. Their offense propelled them.
In this case, it was the higher shooting percentage that made the difference and earned them the W.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Jason Kidd.
And with all these assists, it's obvious how well that you can see the entirety of the floor out there. If an easy bucket is to be had, he'll find it.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Lambier comes in for Kemp, and it's Ellison for Richmond.
Well, Dwight Howard still makes you think about your shot attempts, easily leaping up to throw that one away.
And it's James missing.
Oh.
Here's Hagan.
There's a
James
Russian
covering.
comeback chance.
Lambier against Harden. Back to Kidd. He kicks it to Ellis. Pass to Lambier. Now here's Ellis. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubt.
Yeah, that's pretty intense.
Every single one of those stops.
And as they gear up for this challenge on the road, a look at the Cavs team bus getting to the arena. It's all business for these guys tonight. And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. And after a long offseason, NBA basketball is back. Doris, two of the best words in hoops. Opening night.
I've been waiting for tonight for months, BA. The start of a long, incredible journey that is the NBA season. We know there will be twists and turns. Tonight won't make a season, but boy, it's good to be back.
Here are the 5 for the Cavaliers. Kevin Durant is out there with Kevin Love. Then there's Kobe Bryant, and it's Wilson in at the point guard position. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. No luck on that one. And it's Cleveland the other way. This game against Toronto here, it's their first look at the Raptors.
They'll face each other 4 times this season. Let's see which team starts off strong.
I think each team obviously will be looking to dictate the tempo and set the tone early.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Jordan. puts up a three. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Outside Durant to the left wing. Here's Wilson. And that comes off the assist by Durant. Durant's got 3 assists in the game.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Fade away. Jordan with the bucket.
The fadeaway.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
And guys, so many great players coming out of Canada. The Raptors have converted a nation, not just watching basketball, but to playing it as well.
Pass to Wilson. It's another three for Cleveland.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Unfortunately, you'll have another game before I can go.
Jordan against Bryant. Excellent D there from Bryant. And Grant, you think back to those early Raptors jerseys with the big dinosaur. They admit it was aimed at the kids.
Yeah, of course. I mean, rather than win over the older hockey fans, they went after the younger generation. And now they're all grown up and packing the seats. Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
And left no doubt with that one, Grant. Bryant outside. Outside Durant. Pass to Wilson. From deep. It's another three for Cleveland.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing, guarded by Durant. Jordan misses.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Oh, wide open Paul
Gasol with the jam.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's good.
Oh, nice shot by Mullen.
Gilgeous-Alexander is unselfish, and he's got excellent passing skills. Pretty play there.
Durant for three. The shot no good, and it's Toronto taking it the other way. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. From 9 feet out, and Gasol with the block. Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession. All right, let's use this time to check out the teams with the most steals last year. The Raptors in second.
And this is a team that takes great pride in being aggressive on the defensive end. They take good risk and know when to go after opportunities for steals.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. 3 on the clock. Issel. The shot's good.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Cleveland calls timeout.
Yeah, we're not going to win it.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Give it up once again for your dark side.
Last few plays were unacceptable.
The Cavs have got 7 of 8 in the basket. Here's Nash. Checked by Rondo. From outside the arc. Nash misses.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Toronto's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Mullen can't get it to go. 1:57 left in the first. And he dumps it down.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Pass to Mullen. Fires the three. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist. He's got 6.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Gervin. 4-3. No good.
Oh, too short. That would have been a fucking insane-ass 3.
We've got 1:23 left in the opening quarter. Here's Mullen. No good on the shot. The Cavaliers go the other way with it. Here's Nash. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
Yeah, he's clearly not satisfied with the lead they have. Took it to the rack. It would not be denied.
Good job, Bob.
That's his first.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
And so he makes both from the line.
And you know, guys, I don't think too many people expected the resurgence we saw from the Cavs last season. It started with their defense.
Durbin with the bucket.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Toronto's gone 2 of 5 from deep. Here's Rondo. And such a nice move to make that bucket possible.
Well, the touch and the focus.
What
What a pretty move in the lane.
Stripped it away.
Oh!
In transition, here they come. A nice shot by Mullen.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
The Cavaliers leading. Pass to Red. Here's Nash. Let's go with a 3. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Wow. Some strong perimeter shooting here in the first quarter.
Outside, Rondo. Foot shot on the way. West misses.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
We can make one more shot. Get the right people in place.
It's always a party with your North Side crew.
Here's Red. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers ending the quarter up 10. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Ladies and gentlemen, your record, you
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard. Plenty of time left for a comeback. And taking a look at the Cavs' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
With their offense clicking on all cylinders, they owned that first quarter.
That's exactly the start you want. You take complete command. Now you've got to maintain that focus.
All right, on the floor for Cleveland, getting going in the second.
And you like the balance
I got a lot of
here.
good players
Not just
on the field
falling
right
in love
now,
with the
though.
three ball.
Pass to Wilson. Fires from deep.
He's
been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Oh, and they returned with a crazy 3. What the fuck?
Well, guys, Shai
That was
Gilgeous-Alexander,
dope.
one of the deadliest drivers in the league. Coach Nick Nurse of the Raptors said, quote, his first step is unbelievable. It's hard for anybody to keep him in front of him, and once he blows by you, he can slow down, he can sidestep. He's got a lot of things going. Brian?
Well, it's fun to watch, Allie. Thanks for that.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Sabonis against Towns. The Cavaliers making a switch here. Bryant's checked in.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's guarded closely. Oh, and Towns with the block.
Well, this is what you're hoping to see. A level of dominance on the defensive end by Towns sends that shot back.
Pass to Nash. Now here's Durant. Doris, the last few years, we've seen teams put together rosters loaded with talent, but it hasn't always translated to rings.
I think what we've learned, Brian, is is that just accumulating talent is not enough to win in this league. What you have
Damn.
to find is a team that fits together well
Michael
in terms of the
fucking
individual
Jordan.
parts.
He's a
There
dick.
also has to be that elusive chemistry. You
facing
can't
Jordan
define
right
it.
now,
It's
babe.
hard to win without it.
Seems like they're finding their fucking stride.
To the left side wing. Wilson. And it's
Oh,
off from three-point range.
and we're missing
Toronto's gone
everything.
3 of 6 from deep so far. Throws it up high. To the wing on the left. Pass to Jordan. Five on the clock. Oh, a great 1-2 clutch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Now that's how you rock the rim. Give them the 2 points and add a little style there as well.
Ridiculous. And the Cavaliers call time here. Gasol's checked in for Towns.
Putting in the hours. Show him some love, fans.
All right, guys, let's get back out there.
Cleveland has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter.
One of the things I love the most about the success of the Toronto Raptors is how much the game of basketball has grown over the 25 years. Let's remember, there was a very lukewarm reception when they first arrived. But boy, have they made Toronto a basketball hotbed.
First game foul.
For Toronto, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gasol with the block. Bryant in the high post. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And remember, basketball was invented by a Canadian, Dr. Naismith. And the first ever NBA game, back in 1946, was played here in Toronto.
That's a fact, BA, that I don't think casual fans really know. It took 73 years for the first NBA Finals game to be played in Canada, but basketball has taken root, and boy, you can see and feel the impact of that throughout the NBA.
They're punishing those late defensive
And
rotations.
the crowd, you know,
Getting good
really
looks
plays
inside
a
throughout the
factor.
half.
To the right side for 3. Wilson, no good. Toronto trailing.
But he's tired.
Gasol comes with a double team. Back to Jordan. Outside. Rondo. Out left to the wing. From downtown, the Cavaliers pull it in. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Bryant. Takes the 3. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland. The Raptors have gotten 6 of 10 shots to drop in the second. Nice work.
Oh, we're sucking hard, babe.
Jordan
Our first
with it.
game's against
Durant
Michael
covering.
fucking
And
Jordan.
Durant with the block.
What are
Maybe
the
the most
chances?
underrated aspect of Kevin Durant's abilities as a basketball player, the defense.
Oh, Jordan stole it from Kobe.
And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good for Cleveland. They've got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. .136 left in the first half.
For 3.
Nails it from 3. He's got 24.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Pass to Jordan. Boom! He jams
Fuck
it straight
Jordan.
down.
Playing
Getting a
from
highlight
behind,
for that
it's
one.
amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Nash. He's got 5.
Yeah.
Well, they're leading in
got
large
it. It's
part
gonna-
because of the
they're coming
work
out
he's
with a
put in
TV
this
series.
quarter. This is nicely done.
Now here's Rondo. He's covered closely. Here's Starks. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Oh, that would be dope.
Pass to Wilson. Outside Durant. Bryant outside. The three. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Durant's got assist number 7 tonight.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And it starts missing.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And he gets that one. Bryant's got 7 points for the quarter.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach.
For sure.
You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Pass to Durant. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
What we know about Kevin Durant is this is a seasoned veteran who is so comfortable in his own skin. For Kevin Durant, it's about the purity of the game and the competition.
Free throws good from Durant. So both teams changing it up here. And he makes both free throws.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
And here's Sabonis outside. And so it's Cleveland with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. We'll be back in a moment.
We were only by 3. I was like, oh, they got Michael Jordan.
Welcome, everybody. Let's get right to it. It's been nothing.
First of all, where's the intensity on D? You think when a team is poking you like this, you at least try to put a stop to it. But nope, you just keep giving up open looks, letting the lead get bigger and bigger and bigger.
And we've got some trades being made around the league. Always a compelling story.
You know they're celebrating this all over town.
Oh, look, they're talking about how you got LeBron
James. LeBron James' leadership, championship pedigree, all the intangibles he's added to this franchise. Wow, wow, wow.
LeBron.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
Oh, 3.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway.
Who wins?
And for Toronto, they're shooting only 42%. Pass to Issel. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
So smooth, so pretty off the dribble drive. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander doing work.
And after a few seasons of anemic offense, the Cavs have finally started to turn things around.
Yes, they have. And they made a big step forward. Now, there's a nice balance to their offense.
And for Cleveland, Kevin Love out there with Kevin Durant. Then there's Kobe Bryant, and it's Gasol in at the 5 spot. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Wow, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander quick off his feet. Defense doesn't have time to react.
Here's Durant. Banked it in off the glass. And the Cavaliers lead by 17.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Here's Mullen. No good on the triple.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
To the middle. Deflects the pass. And here's Bryant outside. They grab their own miss. Gasol. Basket counts.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
Fuck out of here,
Here's
Jordan.
Kevin Durant pulls it in.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Kept alive. And that one's good. Gasol. Gasol's got 6.
This guy is just working his tail off on the boards. You love the effort, love the energy.
Over to the left wing. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Boy, the bounce pass put right on the money. Nice assist.
Timeout called the Cavaliers.
Thank you to our Northside crew.
Who knows what's going to happen next? Like, they've come back a few times.
How many?
Like 3, 4. It was like, oh my gosh, like how many times?
Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Pass to Durant. Second half of play here. We're just under 2.5 minutes past. On target from range. Give him 8 points now.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Oh,
No.
there's the alley.
What
and the ball
a
goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gasol.
He clipped the
No, we
ball
started
there,
out.
but not enough to nab the steal.
But a
That's
really
my
good
soul.
read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
And the Raptors making a change here. Sabonis checked in. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Second shot opportunity, and he sinks the layup. Sabonis has gotten his second bucket of the game.
Activity on the glass. That's a possession that could have gotten away from him.
Love with the ball. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Here's Nash. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Picked by Sabonis. From behind the arc. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 assists in the game. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again. Boy, when the conversation turns to the young stars in the NBA, I think it's hard to leave Shai Gilgeous-Alexander off this list. This is a 6'6" point guard who can do it all.
Taking 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander, he was unstoppable to end the 2021-22 season.
He was, B.A., because before being shut down with that ankle injury, consider this. Shai averaged over 30 points, 7 assists, and 5 rebounds over a 13-game span. And that was with shooting splits of 54% and 39% from 3. That's very impressive. There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Here's Nash. Checked by Rondo. On the wing, Durant. There's the triple. Buries it from 3. Durant's got 7 points.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Pass to West. Love grabs the miss.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Here's Nash. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Outside Love. Shot clock at 5. On the wing, Durant. Fires the 3. He's off on that one. So the Raptors will take it the other way. Here's Mullen. Gasol grabs the board. Gasol's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Nash. Checked by Rondo. Here's Mullen. And again, no good by Toronto.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Pass to Nash. Outside Durant. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge. Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Nash. Check by Rondo. Lets the three fly. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
The shake. And the bucket is good from Rondo in deep. Rondo, he's got 4 points this quarter.
Kobe's charging.
Here's Bryant.
Charging. Boom!
Bryant with the dunk.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
He made it! He fucking made it!
I love to see when those shots go in.
From across the fucking
A
court!
bomb at the buzzer whips the crowd into a frenzy right at the stroke of halftime.
Well, through 3 quarters of play,
He just
down
threw it
double digits.
and
It
got
may be
it.
difficult to overcome.
I got that on
Cavaliers
stream.
ahead,
Look at that.
Up 19. And we'll be... And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Outside for Love. Pass to Wilson. The 3-ball. Offensive rebound. 3-pointer. Good. Another from 3. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
B.A., he's on fire.
On the court for the Cavaliers. Kevin Love out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Kobe Bryant, and it's Wilson in at the point. Here's Mullen. Yes, sir. Great play by Rondo to set him up.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Pass to Wilson. Lets it go from deep. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
Well, you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
Outside, Rondo. Hey, we've heard a lot of coaches say, including Warriors coach Steve Kerr, about load management. If you want to see the Stars play more often, cut the schedule back. Maybe 72 games. Grant, your thoughts?
You know, B.A., this is a problem and a concern, I think, for the league. You go back 20, 30 years ago, Stars played every night when available. Now
Another 3!
With the workload and the back-to-back and the concern with players and their safety and the amounts of money they make over their contracts. 72 games is a possibility, but I prefer to keep it at 82. Maybe I'm just a traditionalist.
And the Raptors call time here.
4 minutes left.
Now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
This has been one of the most dominant performances I've ever seen. What's incredible is he has no off switch. Just a tremendous motor. And he's making an impact on every single possession. And look at him.
I'm liking the
You think it's just another game. He is
They won the
totally
first
in control
challenge. They
of
were
his emotions.
smart.
I'll tell you, this is the
They
kind of
didn't
game
fight.
you love to have from your role players.
That's the biggest
Putting
thing,
up
like,
big
you
numbers,
can't fight.
filling in the gaps, and supporting your squad out on the road. Here's Brandon
Can't
over to
play
the
the
wing.
blame
From
game.
deep, Jordan.
Oh, Jordan got it.
Sends it home from three-point land.
Well, that's his second 3 of the game. 1 in the first half, 1 here.
Love, high post.
Oh, they got Michael Jordan covering me, too.
Out left to the wing. Here's Wilson. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Jordan, a good look. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Love's got rebound number 8 now.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Yeah, Kevin Durant working right there on the interior. This guy, if you allow him to touch the paint, he will put it home.
Doubled by Durant. Jordan against Bryant. From the baseline, Jordan with the bucket.
Well, it doesn't get much easier than that. Even a decent shooter is going to make that with
Hope
no
enough
pressure.
went off there, bitch. No.
Outside Durant. From the arc. Hits the
Another
trifecta. Durant's got 5 points now this quarter.
All of a sudden, he's balling. Halftime adjustments successful so far.
All of a sudden, he's balling.
Grant, when you see players make that leap from star to superstar, think about guys like Giannis and Jason Tatum. I mean, what is that step like? You did it.
Well, it's interesting. You know, you come into the league and you have success right away, but at some point, everything just clicks.
Oh!
It could be year 4, year 5, year 6, usually in that window where now you figure things out and now you take that next step and become elite. Now, BA, you know,
Come on,
I'm
hurry
hoping
up. We're
that
trying to
things
get
start to
100
click with me and my golf game.
before the end of
It's
this
been about
game.
4 or 5 years there, too.
Superstar status is not in the cards for you on the golf course. Jordan. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Here's Wilson. And the Cavaliers, another three.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection. Swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Substitution for your Raptors. Arvidas Sabonis. Shea.
And there's 1:45 left in the fourth.
Rondo.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and slam dunked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
The burst of speed from Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Put it on the deck, get to the cup.
Durant with the bucket.
You have to show more effort defensively. Everyone knows he can do that from deep.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
2 open that time. They didn't look easy. Jordan's got 12 points here in the second half.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Cavaliers.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with the win in the first game.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Mr. Clutch.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy. In attack mode all evening.
43 seconds left to play in the fourth. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end, but right now the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
They double team Durant. Pass to Wilson. Jacks up a 3.
Wide open.
Another one falls. Amazing. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Oh, wow. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they shown this kind of fight earlier.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Pass to Sabonis. And so it's the Cavaliers taking
Dirty work.
care of business in this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory. They controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Shit on him in a second.
Kevin, this was a huge statement win for this team. How satisfying is it for you?
It was fun. It was fun. We came out and played hard. Guys played together, and this is all that I expected, man. I'm glad that we was able to get the win tonight. We're looking forward to the next game.
Thanks so much, Kevin. Guys.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about does it for the first game.
you for watching.